Focus is on the primary for Shelby County Mayor. Two men are running, and one of them is with us today. We'll talk to Ken Moody a little later in the show. Also today, Republicans split. Tennessee's GOP has enjoyed a supermajority at the state capitol for years, but on issues from NFL stadiums to who's running for Congress to which candidates can run or not, party unity is taking a back seat these days. While in Memphis, there's a new proposed budget, a new amended lease with the Grizzlies, and a new push for partisanship and extended terms on the city council. We will get to all of that in a moment, but first I want to bring in my other panelist today. Reverend Kenneth Whalum is pastor of the New Olivet Worship Center, but can preach about a lot of things, as we will see today, as we learn every Sunday when he's on the show. All right, so thanks all of you for being here. I want to start with the kind of the rift that's we're seeing in a number of different sectors when it comes to the Republican Party. Now, I want to say I try to get 4 or 5 of our favorite Republicans to come on the show and talk about this today. They really would rather not, and not surprisingly. So the first thing that is a story that we broke this week on ABC24 that involved Lee Mills, the outgoing, or he's the former chairman of the Shelby County GOP. He wants to run to unseat Tom Leatherwood, who is now the Republican representing his district in the Arlington Bartlett area. The Shelby County Election Commission signed off on it, but when the state got the papers, they said, you know what, Lee Mills, you do not live in Shelby County, you live in Fayette County. Well, the problem is that his subdivision is literally right on the line and always has been, but he's got the deed proving that he's in Shelby County. He's been paying Shelby County taxes. He gets his power from MLG&W. Kids in that neighborhood go to Arlington schools. And so he's kind of like, well, what's up about this? And you have Tom Leatherwood, who's the incumbent, who seems to be enjoying the fracas and would rather not have Lee Mills run against him, as he has done before. Right. What do you make of this, Otis, where it sits?
Richard, what I make of it is just another example of some Republican shenanigans going on here. And I think Tom Leatherwood needs to explain himself a little bit better about what role, if any, he had in this situation. I just think that Leatherwood sees that Lee Mills could be a pretty formidable candidate right now. And of course, Leatherwood has gotten into some hot water, not just in the state, but nationally, over that bill that he was pushing for teenage marriages a few weeks ago. You may have remember that. And that made him sort of a laughingstock nationally. So he's not all that well liked right now among Republicans. And I think he sees Lee Mills as a threat here. Again, I don't know who was involved in this kind of issue, but this has ramifications not just for Lee Mills, but also his wife, who is on the county commission. I mean, if she is living in Fayette County, but she is a commissioner in Shelby County, that's an issue as well. So a lot of people have some explaining to do here about how this thing happened, and I'm not getting a lot of good answers right now.
Not now, and the larger question, Reverend Whalum, is the 170 other homeowners who have also are a part of this, and it's now been decided that they live in Fayette County too, and they're wondering, well, have I been paying the most expensive property taxes in the state for nothing? I've been living in Fayette County all this time. A lot of unanswered questions for them as well.
Well, absolutely. And one of the things that we know, well, I as a Democrat will say, is that the Republicans specialize in personality politics, but they specialize most especially in petty personality politics. And that's what this smacks of right now. But I think it's a serious matter when you start talking about the county lines and these taxes that certain taxpayers are paying. I think they'll work it out, but I think it'll get uglier before they work it out.
All right, we're supposed to maybe get some resolution to this on Monday. We'll be staying on that.